In the heart of the vast, unforgiving desert, where the sun scorches the earth and the wind whispers ancient secrets, there lived a wise old lion, known to all as Zephyrus. Zephyrus was not just any lion, he was a creature of legend, a leader who had led his pride through countless challenges, his mane as golden as the desert sands, his eyes as deep as the history they had witnessed. His roar, it was said, could summon the rain and command the respect of every creature, great and small, within the desert's embrace. Zephyrus's journey to wisdom was not one of ease but of relentless trials, much like the heroes of old who faced beasts of myth and emerged victorious. In his youth, Zephyrus was headstrong and fierce, believing that strength alone could lead his pride to prosperity. However, the desert, with its endless dunes and hidden oases, taught him that true leadership required more than raw power. It demanded wisdom, patience, and the ability to listen to the whispers of the wind. One year, a great drought besieged the desert, fiercer than any in living memory. Water became as precious as the rarest jewels, and the animals of the desert grew desperate and fearful. It was in this time of darkness that Zephyrus's true journey began. He understood that to save his pride, he must unite the creatures of the desert, those who were often seen as rivals or threats, under a single banner of survival and hope. With the authority of his presence and the inspiration of his vision, Zephyrus called upon the eagles of the sky, the snakes of the sand, and the beetles of the earth. He spoke to them not as a king to his subjects, but as a friend, as one who shared their suffering and their hope for rain. His words, carried by the winds, reached every corner of the desert, stirring the hearts of all who heard them. Together, under Zephyrus's guidance, the animals of the desert worked in harmony to preserve what little water remained and to aid those weakest among them. And when all seemed lost, when the last reserves were nearly depleted, it was the unity and collective will of the desert's inhabitants that called forth the rain, as if the desert itself, moved by their cooperation and strength of spirit, wept with joy. The rains came, and the desert bloomed like a sea of flowers under the rainbow's arc. Zephyrus, standing atop the highest dune, watched over his kingdom, a kingdom not of territory, but of hearts and minds united under the banner of mutual respect and shared destiny. From that day forth, Zephyrus was not just a lion, but a symbol of what could be achieved when individuals set aside their differences and work together towards a common goal. His story, whispered by the winds, became a beacon of motivation for all who faced adversity. So, my young friend, remember the tale of Zephyrus when you find yourself facing challenges that seem insurmountable. Know that true strength lies not in dominion, but in unity, not in the might of one, but in the collective will of many. Let this story be your guide, a reminder that even in the harshest deserts, within the most daunting of obstacles, there lies the potential for growth, for rain, for life reborn from the sands.